Do not hang up on this video until I show you something. Do not hang up on this video till I show y'all something. Something that I'm very proud of. Hey folks, Longhorn Lester here, and who wants to do an experiment? I'm pulling up the driveway into Longhorn Lester's, and I have a roll of hay here on the back of the truck. And I'm gonna do something really neat with this. I'll tell you more about it in a few minutes. First though, I gotta go love some puppies. Y'all wanna come? Come on. Little puppies! Where's my babies? Oh, Lord. No one's calling you, Beverly. No one's calling Beverly. There's my babies. Hello, little ones. Hello, babies. Oh my goodness, look at the puppies. Look at the babies. Hi, Jamie. Hi, baby. So what I have over here is a roll of hay that comes from the I'm a Survivor pastures. Wouldn't you recognize, listen, you could recognize I'm a Survivor hay anywhere because of the dreaded blue string. But everyone knows that a couple of weeks ago, I bought 3 rolls of hay from the feed store. And I set those rolls of hay out, just wondering if the cows and horses and donkeys were going to eat off of them. You know, our pastures here is a different kind of grass than over at I'm a Survivor. And you never really know exactly if this kind of grass is going to give the animals the nutrition that they need. I am fumbling my words like I've been drinking, and I haven't. I've not been drinking, besides a Dr. Pepper on the way over. But what I was saying is, I wanted to get a roll of hay off of our pasture and bring it out. I'm going to put that roll of hay side by side with the hay I got from the feed store. And I want to find out if the cows, in fact, are not hungry for hay, or if they don't like that hay. Hey, where's the baby? Where's the baby? Pearl, I see you laying there, but where's the baby? Have y'all seen a little baby calf laying around anywhere? A little sweet baby calf? Because I need to love that baby. First thing that I noticed is that the I'm a Survivor hay was a lot smaller than the feed store hay. Ed May, I love you, Ed, but that's not cool. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. So I have 2 brand new rolls of hay. This is I'm a Survivor hay. This over here is feed store hay. Now, we're not comparing the size. Let's not compare the size, everybody. Ladies, I know that y'all will all say it's not the size that matters. So let's just say in this case, it's not the size that matters. What we're looking for is the quality of hay, and that's will make all the difference. So if I wanted to compare the hay as far as the look and the feel, obviously this hay is rolled nice and tight. They use that netting around it so it holds it all into place. And it looks, guys, it looks like really good hay. It's a nice hay color. When you go over here to the I'm a Survivor hay, the hay looks to be packed very loose. It's just 10 strands of string that hold it all together. And the color seems to be a bit darker. Now, this I know is Bahia grass. It's a type of grass. Bahia is a type of seed that grows there in Plum Grove naturally. And so our fields are all Bahia. I think they spell that B-A-H-I-A. This over here appears to be a different kind of grass, maybe a coastal, but I'm not certain about that. It could be something else, or Bermuda maybe, but I'm not real sure. But what I do know is that I've had hay here for a couple of weeks and it was barely getting nibbled on. And so I've always wondered if the animals are in fact just not craving the hay, that the hay doesn't do it for them, because this is what we want right here. But but the problem is we're not getting any rain, and you can actually see the dirt beginning to show all across the pastures, which means there's not a lot of grass out there. Even having 10 acres, if it's not going to rain and the grass is not going to grow, the cows can't eat right along the ground like that. They're going to stop doing that. So the hay is a way to provide a little bit of extra roughage that they need in their bodies. And so the test is, out of these 2 rolls of hay, which one will the cows prefer to eat on the most? And so being that they're both brand new, never been nibbled on, this will be a good way to find out. So the I'm a Survivor hay here on the left, feed store hay on the right. This here come off our pastures that there was bought from the feed store. Tex is over here showing off for our neighbors. Mr. David and Miss Pat and grandson have come over to visit. I cannot believe y'all have Pearl eating out of your hand.
Oh yes, she's plenty.
Well, that's good. That's real good.
Where has she got the baby hidden? Where's Jolene?
Straight across by the water trough. Look what he's done to that limb though. Hey, settle down. Look at this here. All right, so I did a very bad thing. I left the spear of the tractor up while I walked away. The cows can smell the new hay, and they've come over to investigate and get a bite. And this would be a great video, except for the fact that everyone's going to scream and holler at me, and you're going to forget the whole point of the video. So, no damage. Well, look what Pearl's doing. So I'm going to lower this down. Watch it, Pearl. I'm going to lower that down so now the spear is no longer a threat if they start pushing and shoving on each other. Pearl came up and got her a bite of I'm a Survivor hay. That was cute. I'm going to walk away and go back and talk to Pat and David and keep an eye on everybody else and see what they do. All right, the spear is down, so y'all don't waste your comment on that. I realized my mistake. I realized my mistake. So what I want to see is if anyone else comes up to get a bite, which roll of hay they prefer to nibble on. It's probably kind of sweet that the I'm a Survivor hay reminds them of home. All right, so Tex has a big old bite full of I'm a Survivor hay. Pearl already had her a bite. Gracie doesn't know what I'm doing. Look how fat she is. You are a butterball. She's a butterball. Little Gracie. She's like a tub of lard. Jamie's gonna see about squeezing up on Jolene for some loving while Mom is distracted with all the snacks that, uh-oh, I heard that. You don't have much time. Yeah, you got 30 seconds. Here she comes. Let me get some loving too. We're not trying to take her away, Pearl. We're just loving her. We're just loving her, Pearl.
Those freckles. Lester? I think we should.
Pearl, stop. I'm just loving on her. Just want some video of Pearl.
A little bit of love.
Pearl, I'm just loving her.
Oh, look at that.
Uh-oh. The whole crew's coming for backup. You better slow down, little boy.
He was holding him.
What I told Jamie is, look at her forehead. Her forehead is a little bit rounded. The top of her head is a little bit rounded, but look at everyone else's head. Flat, flat, flat. Longhorn's skull is a very flat at the top, and her head is a little bit rounded. You think that's like a baby thing that
Well,
will
that's what I
grow?
was thinking is maybe it's still from like the birth canal. I would
Maybe.
have to go back and look at Gracie's.
Yeah, I kind of forgot how they looked at first. She has really good symmetry though. Really, really good symmetry.
Her markings are beautiful. I
Her
love
markings
her
are
eyeliner.
great. Her nose is brown. She has a little brown nose. Yeah, she has great markings.
She does.
She's a different color brown than her mama.
Yeah, it's lighter. It's like a dilute.
The only thing that I think is a little bit strange about this baby here, if I was doing that kind of a thing, is just her head is not
Look.
flat on the top.
But neither was Rip.
Oh, well, sure enough, he had a little round head too.
So it has to be part of the birthing
Okay,
process.
that's about, yeah, okay, well, that's good.
She's like, stop talking about my head.
Yeah, how dare
Sorry,
y'all?
Pearl.
Don't
Dad
talk about
didn't mean it.
She's pretty, Pearl.
She's a beautiful girl.
Hey,
Oh.
Pearl's like, get up and eat. Get up and eat. Pearl, treat her like a
Gosh.
baby. Treat
Y'all
her
are
like a
rough.
baby. Pearl, clean your lady parts. Mama, go pull that off of there.
No,
Please, just go grab that thing and pull it off.
absolutely not.
It's been there way too long.
No, thank you.
Just grab it and pull it right off of there.
No, my hand's not going there.
Pearl? No? All right. I've been doing real good by not overwhelming you with fence building videos. But I have to show you something that's not, I'm not going to show you any building. I'm going to show you something that's going to be a game changer when it comes time to bringing the ostrich over. Carl, let me just turn the camera around. So as you guys already know, this right here is Carl's pasture. Nothing new about this. There's the goat doggy door. The goats are coming over to visit. This is Carl's pasture. Carl will live here with Debbie. But check this out. This might be my greatest of masterpieces yet. This is the 6-foot tall divider fence. The reason I went 6 foot tall with it is because over on this side will be Tat. Hold on, I want to close the little gate and show you. Because over on this side is going to be Tat and Tina. Tat and Tina will be over on this side. Now, what's cool about having this tall of a fence is that if Carl and Tat ever do get to the age where they start having a little bit of a rivalry with each other, guess what? There's nothing they can do to each other with this tall of a fence. An ostrich is too cautious of an animal. He's not going to put his head through to attack another. He would make himself vulnerable that way. He's not going to put his head through the wire to attack another one. So with having a fence this tall, 6 foot tall, yes, the ostrich head is still going to be up here, you know, around 8 foot mark. But there's not a whole lot he can do to the body of the other ostrich. So they don't, in fact, peck each other's faces. They only fight by pecking out each other's tail feathers. And from putting your head up this tall, there's no way you could ever lean it over enough to peck the tail feathers from the other one, which is the way an ostrich will fight. So I'm really excited about this fence, y'all. This is a really neat fence. And this is, in fact, a really great pasture for Tat and for his beautiful wife, Tina. Right now, I have some stuff to clean up still. But, guys, the fencing is all done. It's done. I also am excited about making this pasture one where I can put the goats and they cannot get out. I did not put a doggy door over on this side. So if by chance we ever needed to have any work done over here and I can't find a place to put the goats, like to keep them out of our way, guess what? This pasture is safe for goats. It's goat proof. Goats can't get in, they can't get out. So this is an awesome place. All right, that's what I wanted to show you. Look at that monster of a fence. That's good. That's real good. Now, as far as a loafing shed, there's no level ground anywhere through here to build that loafing shed. Anywhere you build it, you're going to have a problem with rain runoff. We found a nice level spot for that little barn there, so the goats will have a place to sleep at night. Over here, the only place that we could ever get level ground is over there, right along that back fence. And so even though the ostrich babies won't necessarily care for a loafing shed, we'll still build one. So if by any chance the goats are in here at night for some reason, and it does rain, they always have a place to go to get out of the water. Goats don't like water. Besides that, I have a lot to clean up. I have to get my tractor over here, hook on the trailer, and take it into both pastures and do a lot of cleanup. This is all leftover materials from different fencing projects. I've kind of had it all hidden out here. But now, my friends, now it's time to bring the ostriches over. And so I have a lot of materials left over. A lot of my tools are still out here. And so Lester has some things to do. And I'll wait till one morning early to get this going. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much for being a part of this. And this, guys, I've been so excited because this is the very last fencing project that I will do for a very long time. The next fencing project that I do will be a corral for the cows and a loading pen, a loading chute type system. But that's not going to be for a very, very long time. Santana, be sweet. I'll see you tomorrow. Gracie, you be a good sister. I love you, Pearl. Bye, buddy. Good boy. Bye, ladies.
Don't let your troubles fester. Come watch Longhorn Lester.
Yeah, something like that.